My name's Don Gilberg, and this is my YDLI Phase 2 report. The most interesting things I learned in my consumer interviews is that people are definitely worried about animal welfare and want their food to be more natural, and that non-ag media is more trusted than actual industry experts. And also that time and personal experience both play a major role in buying decisions. An example of this is one of the people that I interviewed. His father-in-law was actually a crop farmer, and he passed away from Parkinson's disease. And since then, they've only, as to the best of their ability, they only buy organic food because they're worried that the pesticides and fertilizers and things like that that he used when he was farming are what gave him Parkinson's disease. I haven't done my community presentation yet. I'm going to do that on January 20th of this year. I'm going to go to the alternative ed school here in my hometown and talk about opportunities in ag that don't require a college degree, and then also share my personal experience in the industry. For my volunteer leadership role, I took on the role of training coordinator under our training officer at the Carroll Fire Department. I've been a member of Carroll Fire for 10 years, and it's one of my passions in life. With this new role, I work with the training officer to organize trainings and assist in setup and demonstrations for all of our trainings that we do throughout the year. I also help our new guys with station duties and prep for the State Fire Academy for their practical and written exams, and also help coordinate and am involved in different PR events in our community throughout the year, like station visits from our elementary school, and also classroom visits to schools in our community for Fire Prevention Week. For goals, I had gratitude, self-awareness and listening, collaboration, networking, and personnel management. For gratitude, I've just decided that when I'm overwhelmed with work stuff, I'm going to take a minute or two and pause and think about the reasons that I'm in the dairy industry and reflect on all the opportunities that I've had. For self-awareness and listening, I actually did both of these together. I interviewed my kids' mom and just let her tell me what she thinks of me, and without any interruptions, and the only things that I did was take notes. Collaboration. So I started a new role with GIA in July as the business development manager for their herd management solutions. And so when I got into that role, I was able to host a meeting between GIA and Valley Ag to talk about our individual software platforms and the capabilities of those platforms individually, and also the power of those platforms when we interface them, and then talk about how we can work better together in the future. For networking, I hired a personal development coach from Better Up, which is a virtual platform, and we meet 1 to 2 times a month to work on public speaking, because that's something that I've always been really scared of and something that I've wanted to get better at. And personnel management. Again, with my new role, I've been exploring ways to help our managers become more confident in selling herd monitoring, and to help them understand that they don't have to be a herd management guru or a tech guru in order to be an effective salesperson. Most rewarding parts of phase 2 was that it pushed me to do things that I would have never normally done, like hire a personal development coach for public speaking. Public speaking is something that I've always wanted to get better at, but it's also intimidated me, and I don't think that I ever would have taken the initiative to hire a coach to help me get better without the push from YDLI. And through the last year, I've also had positive attributes about my life reaffirmed, which is nice. And I've also been shown other areas that I can improve on, and not just professionally, but personally as well. Like knowing when to put work down and be present at home with my family and focus on other things that aren't just work and career oriented. And that's definitely been a positive experience for me and for my family.